Hey y'all, it's Luke Bryan here, and you're watching Yallwire.com. You know, I just go up there and play my music, and then I just hope we can kind of turn any venue into a fun party situation, or certainly a honky-tonk crowd. So we just go up there and play the music and watch the way people react, and you know, when we try new songs, if it goes over great, it stays. But you know, I feel like Jason's asked me to be out here on a tour. He knows what my music does, and that's exactly what he wants happening before he comes out. So we just try to get them warmed up and get everybody ready to, you know, start rocking. Do I going #1 was certainly a big deal for me and everyone in my organization out here on the road. You know, we worked hard last year. We played a lot of shows and put Do I out around 1st of March. So to watch it, you know, climb and climb every week, you know, we had people on the bus going, where is it this week? So it's been an amazing experience, and the fact that it did make it to #1 after such a long period on the charts was pretty special. What was interesting is I had the title for Do I for several months, and kind of was stuck on it. You know, I had a few things written, and when Charles and Dave came over to my house, we had written a song, and then I threw the idea of Do I out to them, and they were like, heck yeah, let's write that. So it seemed like 30 minutes after that we had it written, and they really came in and added a lot. You know, they got me over the little hurdles I'd been stuck on, and it just seemed like it flowed that day. Just kind of a real magical thing kind of happened during that writing session. So from it to go to that to a #1 song, and for it to be with the Lady Antebellum guys and have Hillary sing on the track, it was just an amazing experience to be associated with those guys. They're awesome people. I wanted to make an album that, without a shadow of a doubt, any song on the album would be a song that I would want to play and perform live. So that was really my thought process behind making this album, and obviously writing great songs and finding some great songs. I was really excited about some of the outside songs that I found this time, and I think they really added a big contribution to this record, and I'm always certainly looking for more outside songs and that special song that'll, you know, take me to the next level at any point.
Well, my country folks are here tonight. Let me see you.
My idea for the farm tour probably came about 3 years ago, and I just wanted to start finding a farm in some mostly rural area and talking to the landowner and saying, hey man, would you mind us setting up a stage in your hayfield out back, and let's have a big country music concert. We did 2 of them this year, and they were highly successful, and we paired one up with my alma mater, Georgia Southern University, and did a little charity thing where we gave away some scholarship money. And I feel like, you know, anytime you go into a community that's small like that, that's not prepared to handle a big concert like that, you know, we always like to try to give back to that community that we come in. It just seems like the right thing to do. We like to try to find something in the community that the community is glad that I came. My dad owns a peanut company and fertilizer company, and we farm a little bit, so I grew up really in the agricultural field, and I always, you know, had a deep respect for farmers and in that way of life. It's certainly a honorable, tough, and wonderful way of life.
Was long forgotten. It's homemade peach ice cream on sunburned lips. That's what country is.
Balancing the home life and then the career that we do, you just have to understand that this career calls on me to be gone a lot. And I've got a little 2-year-old son named Bo, and he's a trip. He walks around in the house with a guitar and dancing and cutting up and loves music and all that. So it's an amazing experience being a husband and a father, and watching your little son grow up, kind of idolizing you for some reason. So when I'm home, I try to really do things where I can spend as much time with my family as I can. It's getting tougher and tougher as, you know, my son gets older, and he gets, you know, I can see him, you know, getting a little upset as I'm walking out the door. But it's just kind of what you have to accept and what the business calls for. So we just have to kind of grind through it, and hopefully my career creates you know, a life down the road that you know, I can, you know, one day I can, instead of having to do 180 shows a year, just do like 80 or something and be home more. But right now it's about, you know, striking while the iron's hot, and you know, everybody in my family, my immediate family and friends and stuff, they understand that. So we're out here trying to get it while the getting is good. Recently I was nominated for Top New Solo Male for the ACM, so yeah, I'm pretty fired up about that. It's a huge honor, you know, anytime you're nominated and you're in the top of your class, I guess, is a big deal. You know, it's very, very rewarding to be in the category, and I think Jamie Johnson and Chris Young have just are unbelievable artists too, and it's certainly flattering to get nominations, but in the end it's about me to try to make the best music I can, and if those things happen, then I'm certainly honored and flattered that you know, the voting committees and academies and stuff like that are thinking about me, so it's very special. Hey y'all, I'm Bryan, and you're watching Yallwire.com.